Hey, today we're going to start working on our leach field, but I got to get these stumps out of the way so we can have an area to work on. When Abby comes over to visit, you always have to stop what you're doing and say hello. I try to get as much dirt out of these trees as possible before I cut through it. So I use a screwdriver just to dig some of that dirt out. and then I have to shovel to get below the big root down there, so I can I just try not to cut into the dirt. How do you like having water pressure?
I love it. Awesome.
We let the chickens out for the first time, and even though we opened the gate, a couple of them came out, but the rest of them were like, I don't think so. So I had to coax them out with some grubs, but once they got out, dude, they were just going all over the place having a heyday. Oh, the sea lions are starting up. See our little baby seeds here. Here and there and there. Flowers are coming. So we got a nice piece of driftwood floated up on shore the other day, so I'm going to cut this up in 10-foot sections, and we're going to use it as our fence post. There we go, we got one in the ground. I got one more, and then we're gonna connect it to the little weather station over there. So what are you planting, Sugar?
Well, we're gonna do an experiment. We're going to double hoop some tomatoes this year, and then we're gonna put some tomatoes in our greenhouse this year, which I'm not sure how the greenhouse is gonna go. It just doesn't seem to be getting too hot.
And we may do a double hoop inside the greenhouse, so it's just one hoop and then has the greenhouse, and maybe that'll warm things up. But right now it really hasn't gotten too hot in the greenhouse, and I just think it's because it's got, the tent just allows too much air underneath it, especially on this door. It just allows air to go underneath it. I mean, obviously it's warmer, but it's not like greenhouse warm. So
I think Gunner's, we should go over there. Gunner's helping you dig.
Gunner's you helping us root stuff up there, buddy? He's trying to find a cool place to lay down.
He says I'm hot.
It's almost short weather. It's like 50 something degrees, 54 degrees, I think. So I went to town and dropped my wife off, and then on the way back here, there was 4 whales out there in the water. One was playing, just doing circles with sea lions around it. And then I saw, I don't know if the video picked it up, but I saw a mama and her calf swimming right in between the island next to us and the other big island, and that's a pretty small little area, so it was pretty cool seeing them back there. Beautiful. Okay, so I made a little temporary pad here for our ICB tote. I'm going to put a gutter up here because in the next few days we're supposed to be getting a lot of rain, and I want to collect as much water as possible since the garden is in full swing, and that thing eats up a lot of oh goodness, you helping me dig? That thing eats up a lot of water. So I'm going to try to collect as much as I can in this IBC tote as well. So I didn't buy enough gutter. And the gutter, that our old gutter is it's no bueno. So I'm gonna try to marry the two up so I can get the whole distance of the roof, and then And then when I go back to town, I'll buy another sheet of this gutter here, and then we can go from there. Man, this is a pain. You know what? I'm trying to thread this without moving my ladder over, but I don't know how successful we're gonna be. What? Shut the front door. So that's higher, so we'll just have that other little piece angled down and it'll fit inside this. I think this will work just fine. Get her done. This might look all hobo, but it'll work while we get this heavy rain. Tell me that ain't ghetto. It's okay. I know it's ghetto. We'll get her fixed next week. It ain't pretty. It's definitely jerry-rigged, but it'll catch water for the next few days until I get to town and can get some permanent stuff for it. I should have thought about it when I took my wife into town on what I needed, but I didn't get a supply list. I was just getting some food and stuff, so that's on me. But we'll get her fixed up, but it's just something I had to, I just wanted to get all the water we can, so just a temporary fix. So while my wife is in town helping out with her dad, I get the sole responsibility of doing the water in the garden and the chickens and everything. So it's just now starting to rain, so I'm going to just uncover the beds and let Mother Nature do the watering for me. Checking out my chickens. So the greenhouse and the double hoop house, we can't take that stuff off, so we got to water that by hand. The good news is it's 42 degrees outside right now, and inside the double hoop house it was 60 degrees. I'm curious what the greenhouse is inside here. Well, that's not bad. It's like 52 degrees in here. Well, it's 10 degrees warmer. So we had a bear come by, and it did a little damage. It bent this guy here, and then the bucket that we collect our chicken poop in, it smashed that. It was like chicken poop. So there he smashed that down pretty good. The girls are all safe though, don't worry. Rocky too. Rocky let us know the bear was here, so that's why we keep the rooster around. The hawks, the owls, the eagles, bears, mink, martin. If Rocky doesn't like it, he cock-a-doodles loud as a get up, and it gets Gunner going, and then I'll poke my head out here and see what's up, and if it's a real threat, then we'll address the issue then. Listen, you can laugh at my ghetto design, but it's collecting water right now, and that's what we need. So like I said, we'll get it fixed when we get in town, make it look semi-professional like, but what we wanted was water, and what we're getting is water. We moved our original log planter over here, and we seeded this a few weeks before the other ones. and it's doing really well. Hey, and for those of you that made it this far to the video, to the end, thank you for watching. If you notice, yes, I did have a major boo-boo on my tractor. I found a stump that didn't like to be messed with, and it bent the cylinder here. So I got a new cylinder on order. Surprisingly, it was only 500 bucks. So big thank you to our channel members and Patreon guys, because it's stuff like this that really helps us out when we have unexpected emergencies, like getting a new cylinder or when my computer crashed. So we really appreciate you guys.